difference between the way your team played at both halves, like totally different team in the first and second half?
Well, credit to Oklahoma State. They came out and played really well today. I just think that a lack of intensity in the first half. I just think that as a team, as a group, we weren't necessarily ready for the intensity that the game was going to start off with. But I think that, throughout the last 12, 11 minutes of the game, we just kind of found our rhythm, found the intensity that we need to play at.
Scotty, what did Coach say at halftime to kind of motivate you guys and get you going for that second half?
It was nothing, nothing new, nothing that he hasn't already said. He knew what this game was going to be. We watched a lot of film. We prepared pretty well, so we knew what this game was going to be. It was nothing new, nothing special that he said. It was just kind of doing our job ultimately, doing the things that we need to do, but do it at a higher level.
Scotty, you started looking for your long-range shot in the second half. And you hit one, you hit two, you hit three, you hit four. Did you just feel a groove, and is that something we can look forward to in the next couple of games and so on?
I think it's just, credit to my teammates for finding me. I think it's just confidence that they have in me. They're always telling me to shoot, even though sometimes I may feel like some shots may not be as open. They always have confidence in me and always look for me. So I think as long as they're looking for me and I'm open, I'm a shooter.
Were you more comfortable with the uptick in tempo?
Comfortable with anything, to be honest with you.
Jerry?
Scotty, what does this team have to do to bottle that intensity in the second half for a full 40 minutes?
Stay together. I just think we got to stay together the whole course. It's a long season, ups and downs. Again, credit to this team for coming out today and, ultimately punching us in the face the first half. It's hard to come back from that, but I think that we just got to stay together and stay the course.
A couple more, Brian.
Scotty, when you looked around that locker room after the loss, what do you feel like was the mood, and where is this team at now?
Still confident as ever. We still trust and believe in the things that we have to do. We know that we got to be better. We understand that, and we just got to take it one day at a time and just ultimately just keep getting better as a collective unit.
Awesome. Thank you, Scotty.
Thank you.
Do one more. Do you just, it's a lot of transfers, a lot of new guys coming in. Do you still feel like you guys are learning each other and getting to know each other sort of off the court, and how long, how much can you get better at knowing each other?
I think it's an everyday struggle for every team, to be honest. Every team has ups and downs throughout the season. You're kind of learning, whether it's a new coach or new players or new staff or anything like that. You just kind of take it one day at a time and just try to be the best you can be every day.
Thanks, guys.
So what happened defensively in the first half?
I don't know, Jerry. It's super disappointing and frustrating to keep coming out like this in games. And, I'm not sure, I thought we was well prepared. I thought, as much as we can. We don't really have guards like that on our team like they have to kind of simulate and imitate what they kind of do. But we knew what they did was going to push the ball. The game plan was just to get back and load up. And, the first half they just scored all their points off transition, whether it was layups or threes. Second half, we stopped them from doing that and kind of got back in the game, but we spotted them 20 points.
In the back, Bobby.
Coach, Ali Bay and Okafor both started the game, but didn't play much afterwards. Is that by design or is that game script?
Flow the game. Flow the game.
Brian.
Shaheen, what is it? This team built its DNA on defense. Why have they lost it, and what is it going to take to get it back?
That question is a loaded question. I'm not sure we lost it. You watch this team play, you watch Oklahoma State play, that's how they play. They want to get up and down, they fast, they quick, they shoot a lot of threes, they push in transition. Not sure we lost it. This game we just didn't defend like we capable of defending. I think we still defending pretty well overall. We just got play better offense. I thought today in the second half the offense was better because everybody just moving and playing basketball and not being robots, and not just worried about this, worried about that, just playing. And that's how I want these guys to play. I want these guys to play loose and free, because I think we got some guys that can make some plays. Just gotta continue to keep building.
Adam.
I don't know if we're going to talk to you before Rutgers, you have a week off, what can you do in the next week to get your team ready, and any early thoughts on Rutgers?
It's all about us right now. Not really about another team. We gotta get guys, consistent guys playing at a consistent level. Like, we're very inconsistent. You got some guys playing really well, and then they don't play that well, then they play really well. We just gotta get them playing consistent, keep them confident, and keep building. I'm super disappointed right now. I'm embarrassed that we played in the first half the way we played. But there's some things the second half that I could build on as a coach. And I'm gonna build on those things, and I'm gonna go back and watch film, and the guys that play the way I want them to play is gonna continue to keep playing. Other guys just not gonna play. It's just that simple.
Brian.
Why didn't Chauncey play in the second half?
Chauncey hurt his knee in practice the other day, so it was more on my decision. And now it's a long season, and for him, I watched him in the first half. He wasn't, he was kind of limping a little bit. So I made a decision not to play him in the second half. I got to take care of his knee.
Time for a few more. Matt.
Shah, you mentioned things to build on. We may have seen some of them from a coach's perspective. What are those things?
Intensity. Just guys that play the way I want them to play, and not worry about anything else. Not worry about this, that, and this. Just go out there, just play, defend, play hard. Galway's starting to play the way I envision him playing. Isaiah's getting his confidence, and not confidence. That's a bad word. He's starting to understand what he means to this team, right? Getting Dylan back the last 2 days, he was out for a week. Just getting other guys to just start playing. Like, this ain't AAU basketball, right? Where everybody have to play. Guys that earn it is going to play, and that's just how it is. I was kind of trying to find matchups and stuff, and it's a new team, and I'm still learning them. But I'm over that. I'm just playing guys that are going to play the way I want them to play. That's it.
Last two. Dan.
You mentioned the question I was going to ask you. He's playing with an uptick on tempo.
What?
Uptick on tempo, especially in the second half. Is that something you're looking forward to in the future?
Just looking for him to keep playing confident and keep playing with consistency and keep doing things he's doing, getting in the lane. He's starting to shoot the ball and want to shoot, and that's what I'm looking for him. The first game, couple games, he didn't want to shoot the basketball. Now he's starting to just play the way he's capable of playing, and we need him to continue to keep doing that.
Last one.
You mentioned things you saw in the second half. How much can playing faster, maybe going small and quick, help this team loosen up offensively?
I don't know. It's stuff I got to watch on film, right? Obviously, we play a different style because we had to try to get back in the game, right? But, I don't know. I'm going to go back and watch it and see if that works. If it works, continue. But I can't get fooled by certain things, right? And you got to be careful with that as a coach where, where you played a way to get back in the game. It might be good in spurts, might not be good all the time. I tell you what helped us was our two a little bit. Kind of got them slowed down a little bit. We still learning it. They still don't know. I have no idea what they're doing with it, but Oklahoma State, they had no idea either. So it was kind of work for us.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.